Hey, beautiful Aries. This is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings, and I'm so glad to see you all tonight. And I can't thank you enough for your amazing support of the last video I put out. All of you Aries, I just don't even have enough words to properly describe how much I appreciate you. So you've really helped the channel grow and helped me get the message out. And the more you like and subscribe, the more I can pick up on your energy. So with that said, I've already shuffled the cards tonight. This is for the month of June, 2023, and I've already shuffled, cleared the energy, and I am going to pull your spread of cards for June, okay? If this resonates with you, please give it a like. Feeling for Aries energy. There's heat in these cards. Are you all feeling hot? There's something, a real hot energy on some of these cards. I like doing the cards this way because, you know, I'm going to read the cards obviously, but I read the energy before I look at them and just get a general feel. And there's a lot of heat coming off of these cards. Let's see what's coming up. Aries. So, some of the first things I'm seeing here, there's something about happy love situation here, but this can also involve three people. So, based on the rest of what I'm seeing, it very well may involve three people. So this is sometimes a love affair. This can involve somebody you want to marry. This can be a happy love celebration. It could be you've been to someone else's wedding or something like that, but it feels more like this is around you, Aries, or someone that you're involved with, someone you know, someone you're dealing with. The Sun card came up, but upside down, so there's a little damper on your happiness at this time. And I'm just feeling like this might be causing a little bit of conflict for you because these next two cards is you're not really getting your wish. This is Nine of Cups reversed. It's like you're not really getting exactly what you want. You may also feel like maybe there's been too much of a good thing. Sometimes it can be an overindulgence card, but it's showing up next to this Tower. You know, and the Tower is things falling apart. You know, you or someone you know may be in a situation of something's really falling apart. This could go all the way to, you know, this could be relationships for sure. Based on the rest of these cards I'm seeing, it's definitely a relationship situation falling apart. But it can also translate to physical things like, you know, a house falling apart, a car falling apart, needing repairs and things like that. This is the Ace of Swords that came up next. And the thing with the Ace of Swords is this is someone's cutting something out. You know, someone's cutting something, somebody, situations like that, cutting it out of their lives. And I feel like this is happening real time for you, Aries. I feel like this is right now. This is what's going on is there's a toxic situation that you or somebody is cutting this out of your life. And you've had enough. You know, this is the card of I'm setting my foot down. I'm not doing this anymore. And this card can come with harsh words, arguments, even verbal abuse. Okay. Here we go with leaving trouble behind. When I look at this card, this is the Six of Swords, second swords card coming up here. And this is leaving trouble behind. This may be somebody wanting to be or live by water, going someplace more tranquil, but it's causing a conflict of some sort. And I feel like some of you may be feeling alone. This is the card of the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles upside down. And again, we've got the upside down. We've got a lot of nines going on here. Upside down, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, both upside down. So it's like you've gotten your wish. At some point, you've gotten what you wanted, but it's gone awry. You know, it's not really working out the way that you wanted. I feel like maybe you're spending more time alone than you want to. You may have what you want, but you're feeling like this, again, this overindulgence feeling of, oh, I don't know, it's just too much. It's not what I want. And I want to get into something more peaceful. I need this trouble behind me. Because I feel like Aries, all the heat on these cards, when I was first pulling them, I feel like you've gone through a really heated situation and you're feeling this heat coming at you, like you're, you know, that expression of holding somebody's feet to the fire. You know, somebody's having that kind of situation, you or your person, somebody's really going through it. So let's pull a few more cards here and get some more information for you, okay? Because, you know, when I see the Tower and all these swords and the Ace of Swords upside down, I mean, that's really telling me that's intense. I got the goosebumps right now. I mean, that's intense, Aries. I feel for you. I really do. That's really tricky. So somebody is waiting for some things to come through. We'll see what it is. Three of Wands. Waiting, watching, waiting for opportunities. What are you waiting on, Aries? You're waiting on this Knight of Wands. So some of you may be waiting to relocate. Some of you may be wanting to move. Some of you may be waiting on somebody from afar. Let's see where that goes. A lot of energy. You know, Knight of Wands is like a lot of energy up in the air. You're just, you feel like you're not grounded maybe. Right now, somebody's feeling not grounded. Okay, and here's the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. This can be children. And, you know, with this waiting for opportunities and this Knight of Wands and people from the past or children, I feel like there's a lot that's not grounded here for you right now. I feel like you're really up in the air and maybe you're nostalgic about the past. You may be sad about what's going on with children in your situation, some of you. Some of you, it's a lover from your past that you're feeling like things are really up in the air with this person and you're waiting to see about these opportunities that are coming in, how this is going to play out. Some of you, you're thinking about relocating, where to take your children. You know, what about how that affects kids? Because kids are definitely feeling a real strong part of this. At least for some of you, really strong consideration for a lot of you. Here we have the King of Swords. Some of you are dealing with the King of Swords. You know, this King of Swords is, he's very smart. You know, he's very intelligent. He can be really manipulative on a bad day. He can be, you know, just cuts through things. He's harsh sometimes. You know, his words can be harsh. He just says it like it is. There's not a lot of emotion around this King of Swords. And I feel like he is part of what's going on with this situation with children, moving, waiting on opportunities, wanting to leave trouble behind, you know, things like that. Let me see what happens with him. So it could represent, you know, an aspect of you, Aries, but it's also can very much be someone that you're dealing with at this time. Okay, there's a Knight of Cups that's coming up right beside him, okay? So, let me see where that goes. You know, that's new love. For some of you, it's going to be, these two are at odds. You know, you've got this King of Swords over here, you know, kind of facing off with this new love. It's like, you know, there's some of that going on. For some of you, this could represent the person you're getting a love offer from is maybe not as emotionally connected as you would like. For some of you, you know, this King of Swords is not always a bad guy, but he's usually not very heart-centered. You know, and sometimes he's more sexual, more physical than he is emotional and heart-centered. And there's a love offer showing up next to him. So something about that's a little bit at odds for me because cups and swords kind of clash sometimes. You're having a lot of inner strength, Aries. You need it. From what I'm seeing in these cards, you need all the inner strength you can get. because I see you're going through it. Here's the thing. This is feeling like you might almost be out of steam, but you're not. You find that little bit of inner strength. You know, you're finding that little bit of courage to go forward again. Just when you think you're out of steam altogether, you're finding a little bit more to keep going forward, okay? 9 of Wands there. Let's see what else. Here's another Wands. Here we have 8 of Wands. Okay, so this little bit of courage to get you going again, and strength and kind of strength and reserve is having to do with, this is really good. This is the card of things moving quickly. So what it's saying is if you can hang in there a little bit longer, if you can just, you know, muster a little more perseverance to get through this difficult situation, then things are going to move really quickly. You know, this 8 of Wands is the card of, it can be a sudden love affair. It can be a trip. It can be all of a sudden things take off and they move forward for you. So let's see where else this is going, Aries. You know, it's interesting. You know, we went through all those heated, difficult cards, and now it's like, whew, I see it kind of moving forward, you know, and it gives me the goosebumps. That's what they want to tell you. It's like, it's not going to always be this difficult situation that you're dealing with right now. It will resolve. And once it starts to resolve, it's going to test you. I mean, I see it testing you. But once it starts to resolve, it's really going to go quickly. And again, we're looking at the month of June, just generally, and I'll come in and do more detailed readings weekly as well, but I wanted to just do a June overview for right now and see what's coming in. So this is looking really positive. You know, it may not happen the first day of June because I'm looking at the whole month, so keep that in mind. Here we have 2 of Wands. Okay, so we've got 2 and 3 of Wands coming up. So this is waiting, you know, this is kind of waiting for opportunities to show themselves. The 2 of Wands can also be somebody kind of hanging back watching you, or maybe you're watching somebody. Somebody's kind of back in the bushes, you know, looking to see what's coming in. It's like wait and watch, you know, I get the wait and watch kind of card. Okay, here we have a whole new beginning, Aries. Someone's having a new beginning, and this is the Ace of Pentacles, so it can be a new financial beginning. It can be a lot of creativity, you know, a lot of action, finances, money, new beginnings on all those levels. Really happy, really, really happy card. There's going to be some rivalry coming with that because I got the 5 of Swords here right next to your new beginning. So somebody doesn't want that. Somebody doesn't want somebody to have this new beginning. I feel like there's going to be opposition to your new beginning. So let's see where else. I bet you're not surprised, right? I mean, based on the rest of this, I'm sure you're not surprised to hear that because there's a rival, there's opposition for sure. And I feel like somebody's being a bully. There's a card, again, they're saying persevere, the 7 of Pentacles, you know, hang in there, just hang in there, keep going. It's, you know, it's working. Here we have the 3 of Pentacles. So for some of you, there may be a new job, some new kind of project that comes along with these new beginnings, because I feel like these are related, and you've got that opposition, you know, showing up in the middle, trying to throw it off. But you'll get to these new jobs, new projects, and new money. You know, this is always money coming in. And again, don't forget, it's going to happen quickly. You know, that's a swift card. It's not the slow card, it's the fast card. So once it starts, I feel like, you know, that stuff's going to happen really quickly. Look at this, more balance coming in, Aries. This is so positive for you. This is such a positive reading overall coming in for you. This is Temperance, and Temperance, you know, has to do with the flow of love and flow of money and happiness and harmony and a lot more peace. And it goes right along with you wanting this peace in your life. You know, I pulled up the 6 of Swords card earlier, and I feel like this is, you know, really backing this up, this Temperance card, because, you know, more peace, water, being by water, you know, both of these can be water cards, flow. It's a really, really good card. It can also mean that your angels are watching out for you. You know, your angels are taking care of you. Look at this. Here we have the 9 of Cups. Now, this is really interesting. Didn't we have the 9 of Cups earlier here too? Yeah. Okay, so it came up earlier here too, like it was in your past. 9 of Cups reversed, then we've got 9 of Cups upright. So something really switches here, Aries, where you thought you weren't getting your wish, then you're getting your wish, okay? So it's gonna take you a month or so. You know, coming up in June, this is gonna flip around. You weren't getting your wish, now you are getting your wish. So let's pull a few more cards here. If you're still hanging in here, thanks for watching this far in. If it's resonating with you, hit that like button. I would appreciate it. And if you'd like to subscribe, I would love to have you on the channel. Okay, we've got the bear. This is danger in money matters. So you need to be careful in money matters. I think that was that 5 of Swords energy that I got earlier, where there's opposition with money and new beginnings, meaning your Ace of Pentacles that came up earlier, because the Ace of Pentacles is money. So be careful, because there's, proceed carefully. There's a little bit of warning there about that person, you know, this 5 of Swords energy. I would just be careful about who's asking questions. I would be very careful about guarding passwords and accounts and things like that. You know, anytime I get that danger in money matters, it can be all kinds of things. Identity theft, it can be legal. It can be somebody asking questions. It can be, you know, just keep things to yourself, you know, proceed quietly and calmly. There's dealings or relationship with a woman, and there's some sort of an announcement that's coming up next to this dealings with a woman, okay? Let's see if there's anything else, Aries, coming up that you need to know about. I am glad they gave you that little warning about money. I mean, I'm sure you're careful anyway, but when they warn you like that, I think it's worth listening to, you know. Every time I don't listen to these cards, these in particular, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry when I don't listen to these. Okay, so the tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance, right next to the unicorn, using your intuition to make beneficial changes. So these beneficial changes in your intuition may feel a little risky to you, may feel like you're taking a chance. Let's see what else they want to say about that. Okay. Aries, what else does Aries need to know? Aries. All right, let's see which one you need. This one. This is the hand. You're going to have help, assistance, and guidance. Oh, this one's really hot. And there's great passion coming in, Aries. So I'm going to leave you with that today. This went from really difficult in this reading to turning completely around and you getting your wish and help. There's a little warning about watching out for money matters. Just be careful about money matters, but you know, and that 5 of Swords energy where you're going to have some kind of opposition to your new beginnings. Somebody doesn't want to see you happy. I mean, I'll just put it out there. I feel like you or someone you're dealing with, there's something there. Somebody doesn't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you happy. They like to hold you back. There's definitely somebody there that wants to bully you, Aries. I get a really strong bully vibe, and you know, feeling like things are really falling apart and difficult, and you either want to move or you've got to move or you're interested in moving. And they're saying to persevere with that. There is that. And I do see that consideration, you know, with children and new love. And then this King of Swords person who, you know, may or may not be okay. I'm always a little iffy, you know, on these King of Swords. They're very intelligent. I like the intelligence and the intellect of the King of Swords, but I don't always like that they tend to, not always, you know, there's exceptions. It's a collective reading, but sometimes they just lack heart energy. And I know if you're getting a new love offer, you would certainly like the heart energy, you know. So I don't know, we'll see. But overall, you've got good help coming in and you're getting your wish. I'm going to leave you with this. You're getting your wish. Here's your 9 of Cups. Doesn't get much better than that. So make your wish, hang in there, persevere, and we'll check back in. If you're still watching at this point, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I hope to see you again.